Sound check. Sound check. Good evening and welcome to Illini Central Gymnasium for tonight's volleyball game between the Greenview Bulldogs and the Cougars of Illini Central. It's a Tomahawk Conference matchup here tonight. Teams are doing their warm-ups right now and getting ready to start the varsity game. And we'll get started with that in just a second. I'd like to welcome you back again. Hope that those of you that have had the opportunity to watch the games on the IHSA.TV that you have enjoyed it. We're now going to have the national anthem, and we'll get back with starting lineups in just a second. Now here we are back here ready for the starting lineups for tonight's Tomahawk matchup between Illini Central and Greenview. They are getting ready to introduce the players for Greenview. Let's go over their starters. Number 22, Lexi Nance, is one starter. Number 10, Caitlin Teagarden is another. She's a junior. Nance, by the way, is also a junior. Mackenzie Jansen, a senior. Number 6 also starts for the Bulldogs. Maddie Markley, a sophomore. Number 5, another starter. Number 23, Melissa Swore. She's a senior. Jessica Dozier, number 24, is a sophomore. And Amanda Parga, number 28, she's a junior. The starting lineup for Illini Central. Number 20, a junior, Jenna Hilgers. Number 24, a sophomore, Selena Bradshaw. Number 21, another junior, Taylor Yates. Number 8, Maddie Ginsel, a junior. Senior, Sarah Hickman, number 33, starts for the Cougars. Darian DeWeese, number 26, is a sophomore. And the libero for Illini Central is number 1, Mariah Behrens. By the way, Parga for Greenview is their libero. The teams tonight enter this game. Greenview with a record of 2-5, 0-1 in the Tomahawk Conference. IC is 6-3 overall, 2-0 in the Tomahawk Conference. So, an important Tomahawk Conference game here tonight. The Cougars need to keep winning and put themselves in position down the road to challenge for the conference championship. That's what you want to do early on is rack up those wins, and as the season goes on, you then put yourself in position where you've got a chance for that conference championship. And so far, so good for the Cougars. They stand at 2-0 in the Tomahawk, taking on Greenview tonight, looking for another win to push their record in the Tomahawk to 3-0. The officials for tonight's game are Frank Smith and Sharon Walker. The teams are meeting at the net. Exchanging good luck, and we're about ready to go here. By the way, the coaches tonight, Justin Kosak is the head coach for the Bulldogs. He's assisted by Jennifer Sherman, and Laura Hernan, the head coach of the Cougars, assisted by Nancy Bauer. And we're about ready for the first serve. Technical difficulties prevented us from having the audio at the last home game, but we got all those fixed, and we're back up and ready to go here tonight. Greenview to serve first. They serve down the right side. It is dug by Hickman. Here comes the set to Yates. She hits it into the net, but it bounces over. Here comes Greenview back. They're able to get it. It's a free ball coming over. Libero Barons gives it to Ginsel. A tap over by Yates. Taylor Yates is successful. Greenview didn't handle it. It's 1-0 Cougars. Cougars win the serve. Up 1-0. Jenna Hilgers, as usual, serving first for the Cougars. Hilgers serve down the middle, deep. It's dug by Greenview. Their pass goes up into the rafters. The next attempt to get it over the net also up in the rafters, and it's point IC. Hilgers back to serve again. Hilgers serve deep down the right side. There's the dig by Greenview. The pass, here comes. It's going to be a free ball. Mariah Barons let it go. I thought it was going to be out, but it stayed in right on the end line, and it is point Greenview, 2-1 now. Serve back to Greenview. Teagarden with the serve for Greenview. Here's the set, and it is called, I believe, a lift on IC, or else they were under the net. One or the other, it ends up point Greenview. Teagarden to serve again. Down the middle, dug by Barons. Not a real good pass, but Ginsel will get it over. Here comes Greenview back with the set. The spike goes wide right. Tried to go cross court, missed. And it's point IC. Bradshaw back to serve. IC up 3-2. Bradshaw deep left. Dug by Greenview. Teagarden with the set. The attempted spike by Jansen. Mackenzie Jansen wide right. Misses the sideline. Point IC. 4-2 to score. The Cougars up. Bradshaw serves deep down the middle. Dug by the Bulldogs. It's going to be a free ball again for the Cougars. The set to Yates, and she puts it to the floor. Yates up high, right at the net, puts it straight down the middle on the floor. 5-2 Cougars. Bradshaw to serve. Goes short and left. Greenview digs it. It's going to be another free ball as they do not make a very good pass. Here comes the set. Hickman this time. She goes cross court, tries to go to the deep corner on the right side, misses. A little bit long with that one. And point goes to Greenview. They're trailing 5-3, and they have the serve. Serve short right. Doug. Hilgers with the set. Tapped by Yates. Here's the set for Greenview. Bad set, and nobody there to attempt the kill, and it drops to the floor. Point IC. Taylor Yates back to serve. She serves straight down the middle, deep, and it is out. 6-4. The score now. Illini Central ahead. Served by Greenview. They go short right. It is Doug. Here's Hilgers with the set. Gensel with the spike. Off the defender on Greenview side, off the defender's arms. Can't make the pass. It goes on out of bounds. Point IC. Gensel with the serve. Jump serve down the middle. Dug by Greenview. Here's the pass. They're going to have to, it was going to be a free ball, but there's miscommunication on the Greenview side. And instead, it just drops to the floor. IC goes up 8-4. Poor communication on the Greenview side that time. Gensel with the serve. Jump serve again. To the right corner. Doug, but up in the rafters. Greenview able to come up with it, get it across the net. Gensel with the set. Here's Hickman. Attempts to put it down and does. Number 5, Maddie Markley, able to get an arm on it, but that was about it. Bounced off her arm, out of bounds. Point for IC. Gensel with serve. Jump serve again down the left side. The dig goes over the net. Tried to put down by Hilgers. Greenview recovers. IC back again. Here's Hilgers, and it is an attempt to get it over. It does get over the net. Nance able to dive, get it up over the net, but it lands out of bounds, so it's point IC. Gensel again, jump serve. This time she's going to the opposite side, to the left side. Misses deep over the end line. 10-5 now the score. Greenview to serve. Melissa Swore, senior, with the serve for Greenview. She serves down the middle. Bradshaw with the dig. Gensel with the set. Hilgers cross court on the spike, and it hits in the deep corner. Nobody back there. Good play by Hilgers. And she gets the point. It's 11-5 IC. Hickman back to serve for the Cougars. Comes her serve down the middle. Dug by Greenview. The pass goes to the net. And a Greenview Bulldogs attempt to get it over. Dozier was at the net. She attempted to go over off the dig and couldn't get it over. It ends up going to the floor on the Greenview side. Point IC. Hickman with the serve. Down the middle. Dug by Greenview. They set up Dozier, but she puts her spike into the net. And it is 13-5. Cougars race out to a quick lead, and Greenview takes a timeout here. This is, as I mentioned earlier, a Tomahawk Conference game. And the Cougars looking to keep their record perfect tonight and get to 3-0. They have already defeated not Mount Pulaski. They're coming up. That'll be a big one coming up. Already defeated Illini Bluffs in Midwest Central, and looking to add another win here in the conference tonight. Greenview is at 0-1 in the conference, so they're looking to get on the board in the Tomahawk with a win tonight. Trailing right now, they're 13-5. Greenview back on the court. The Cougars heading back out right now, and will resume play. Hickman again with the serve for IC. Senior Sarah Hickman with the serve. She goes down the middle. The dig goes over the net, so the Cougars have it back. Here's the set. Bradshaw with the spike, goes long. 13-6 now. Greenview returned it right back over on the first hit. Cougars set up Bradshaw, but she missed long. Dozier with the serve for Greenview. There's a dig by IC. A pass up towards the front. IC goes over. Greenview comes over on the very first ball. Here's a set this time, but it's going to be a free ball. No spike. Free ball for the Cougars. Here comes their set. It goes to Bradshaw. She hits it off the net. And it bounces back to the Illini Central side. Doesn't go over. Hit the top of the net. And stayed on the IC side. So it'll be point Greenview. Dozier to serve again. She serves down the middle. Hickman with the dig. And pops it up, but nobody there. She didn't get it forward. Went more sideways, and there was nobody there for IC. Point Greenview, 13-8. Dozier with the serve once again. Sophomore from Greenview serves deep down the middle, and it goes out over the end line. And point IC. Taylor Yates, who has been out, re-enters. She's back up on that front line again. And Mariah Behrens, the libero for IC, will be serving. And we got to stop and play. Some popcorn on the floor. Sarah Hickman cleans it up, and we're ready to go. 14-8 IC. Behrens with the serve. She serves down the middle. Dug by Greenview. Here comes the set this time. And a spike down the middle. Dug by Behrens. They set up Bradshaw. Dug by Greenview. And they're going to get it back over. It's going to be a free ball, though, for IC. Here's Ginzel with the set. Yates with the tip. Greenview brings it right back over. Now they're setting up for a spike, and here it comes, and blocked at the net by Yates. Great block at the net. Yates right there. Point IC. I believe it was Jansen. I can't see the numbers real well. Jansen at the net for Greenview, but she couldn't get it by Yates. Behrens with the serve, up 15-8. Comes back over on the first hit. The Cougars set it. They set Taylor Yates right in the middle again, and she pounds it through the block to the floor. Point IC. Yates with back-to-back kills. Here comes Behrens with the serve. Well, that one didn't come off her hand very well. Went out right. Missed wide right. A miss hit by Behrens. That one started going right from the very beginning. Point Greenview, 16-9 Cougars. Comes a serve by Greenview. They miss wide left. Tried to hit in the deep corner. They missed. That was Nance. Junior from Greenview with the serve. Missed to the left. Out of bounds. Here comes Hilgers back to serve for IC. She goes down the middle. Deep. It's dug by Greenview. They're not going to get a good set, though, and the attempt to get it over goes into the net. Greenview struggling with their passing. Not getting a whole lot of kill opportunities at the net. A lot of free balls for the Cougars. That one didn't even get over the net. Here's the dig by Greenview. This one's going to be over. It's going to be a free ball for the Cougars, set by Hilgers. She back sets to Ginzel, and Ginzel hits the floor with it. Good back set by Hilgers on the right side to Ginzel, and she went deep down the middle. It found the floor, and the Cougars are up by 10, 19-9. Hilgers again with the serve. Short, it ticks the top of the net, crawls over, and hits the floor. You see that happen a lot whenever those serves hit the top of the net. The teams can't react to it. It crawled over the net, fell to the floor. Point for IC. Hilgers back to serve again. She serves deep down the middle, dug by Greenview's libero. Here's a quick set on the pass. Quick set attempt, but it misses wide. That was attempted by Jansen. Mackenzie Jansen tried to go over on the quick set, missed wide left. Hilgers down the right side, dug by Greenview. It's going to be a deep spike. It is a good dig by Hilgers. It's going to be a free ball back over to Greenview, though. IC able to recover, but not get a spike opportunity. Poor passing on the Greenview side, and the ball ends up in the net. And it ends up point IC. Hilgers back to serve. Down the middle, dug by Greenview. Quick set again. This time by Teagarden. Here's another set by Greenview as they recover. This time, Hilgers with the set to Taylor Yates, and she finds the floor once again. Yates has been very impressive at the net here in this opening game. Another kill for her. 23-9. The Cougars up. Hilgers back to serve again. Hilgers down the right side, dug by Greenview. Here comes the set. The attempted spike goes deep and out. And point IC, they're within 1 point of winning this first one. That was Nance who went deep. Lexi Nance for Greenview. Attempted to hit that back line, missed it by a bit, and it's out. Here comes the serve IC. Hilgers missed down the left sideline that time. She tried to go over cross court kind of and hit that left side. Missed just a bit wide, 24-10. Cougars lead over Greenview. Teagarden. Caitlin Teagarden to serve for Greenview. Genzel with the dig. Hilgers with the back set to Bradshaw. She taps it over. Greenview with the recovery. They go over on the second hit. IC recovers, and Hilgers sets up Yates. This time she doesn't spike it. She tips it down the left line, and it falls to the floor, and the Cougars win the first one 25-10. So the teams will now exchange sides, and we'll get ready for round two. The teams are now huddling up, getting ready, going over strategy here for game two in tonight's match. Busy week for the Cougars. We have games coming up tomorrow and Thursday, I believe. All of them home games. And remember, if you can't get out to the games, you can watch them on ihsa.tv/Illini Central, the home of Cougar sports, Cougar activities. Take advantage of this. We encourage you to take advantage of this and see. There also games are kept on there. They're on demand. You can go and watch them at any time you would like. After they are completed, they will be posted on our website at ihsa.tv/Illini Central, and you'll be able to watch them anytime you want. So keep that in mind. Like I said, take advantage of this. The JV match tonight saw Illini Central come away with a win. 25-13, 25-16 were the scores. Won it in 2 games. And the IC Cougar JV team winners tonight against Greenview. A couple of stats. One thing that really jumps out, Taylor Yates with 5 kills. She was very impressive at the net for Illini Central. Also, Genzel with a couple of kills for IC, so they were strong at the net. Illini Central winning 25-10 quite easily. The only ace was Hilgers. She had 1 ace for IC. No aces, no kills, according to our stats on the Greenview side. Getting ready to start the second game. Teams are lined up and ready to go. I'll have a little bit better look at the numbers on Greenview. It was hard to read them. They got small numbers on the front shoulder of their shirts, and it's kind of hard for me to see on the other end. who's who. So I'll try to do a better job of keeping you up on who's doing what for Greenview this game. Having an adjustment on the net here. The antenna. One of the officials has determined the antenna is not lined up, so we're getting an adjustment there on it. Taylor Yates of the Cougars handling that. And she's about done, and we're about ready to go. Game 2. Illini Central Greenview. Cougars won the first. 25-10. Here's a serve by Hilgers. It is dug. Not going to be an opportunity for a kill. Instead, it's a free ball. Here comes Hilgers with the set. Yates. She misses this time. Yates up high at the net. Not able to get it down in the court, though. She missed over the end line. And it is 1-0 Greenview on top right now. Ball went out of play up onto the stage. We're waiting for that. Here they go. Lexi Nance back to serve for Greenview. They lead the Bulldogs up 1-0. Nance's serve deep down the middle. Dug by Hickman. It's going to be a deep set, and Gensel gets it over. And the Bulldogs not able to get the dig, not able to make a pass on the dig. Instead, it goes over the net and out of bounds, so it is point IC. Bradshaw with the serve now. She's short down the middle, and Greenview not ready for that. And it drops to the floor. There's an ace. This time for Bradshaw. Kind of like the old change-up in baseball. They weren't ready for it, and it dropped to the floor in front of them. Another short serve down the middle. The pass from Greenview goes up to the net, right, waiting for it right there, was Taylor Yates, and she puts it to the floor. Kill Yates, point IC. They're up 3-1. Game 2. Here comes Bradshaw with the serve. Short again down the middle. Greenview cannot handle it. Very effective serve. I'm sitting here on the end line, and it's got a little knuckleball movement to it. It's kind of jumping around a little bit, and then it drives, gets over the net, and it dives straight down, and Greenview having a hard time handling it. Another one. Bradshaw's found a weak spot. Greenview having a hard time figuring out what that serve is going to do. And to be honest with you, I can kind of see why. If you're familiar with baseball and know what a knuckleball does, that's what Bradshaw's serve is doing as it comes towards the net. Kind of dancing around, and then it just, like the bottom falls out of it, it dives to the floor. And Greenview not communicating well and not able to cover that. Bradshaw just continues to take advantage of that weakness in the middle, short of the Greenview defense. Greenview takes time out. They talk things over. They're back on the court ready to go. Cougars still talking things over. They're ready to break their huddle. And they're back on the court, leading 5-1 with Bradshaw serving. Bradshaw's serve does not impress you with the velocity, but it has been tough for Greenview to handle. She's back to serve again. Here it comes again, same type of serve. This time Greenview gets the dig. Quick set by Teagarden at the net. IC handles it, though, and they set up Yates, and she pounds it to the floor. Another kill for Yates. Greenview, Teagarden attempted the quick set on the first pass. Got it over, but it didn't fool the Cougars, and they were able to set up Yates, and she got the kill. Bradshaw again, a little bit more speed on that one, a little bit deeper. The dig by Greenview goes up towards the net. It goes over the net, and again, waiting there is Taylor Yates. And she puts the ball down on the floor again. Another kill, Yates. She's been very impressive at the net. Bradshaw, another little bit faster serve, a little bit deeper. Greenview able to handle it, though. They get it across. Jansen over for them. Here comes a set by IC, a dig by Greenview. Greenview's going to get it back over. Good play. Teagarden able to recover and get it back. IC sets up Gensel. She tips it over. Greenview handles that. They go over on 2. Here comes a set back by IC, and it is Down. Left corner. Could not tell. The officials looked at each other. They called it down. It was close. They decided it was in, and it's point IC. Yates again. Here comes Bradshaw with the serve again. Again, a little bit more velocity, a little bit deeper. The pass goes up towards the net. It stays on the Greenview side, but they can't handle it. Not an opportunity to make a pass on the dig. And falls to the floor, 9-1 Cougars. Bradshaw back to the knuckleball, short serve. Teagarden at the net, sets it, but gets it over. Got it over. Yates was there waiting on it. And she ends up in the net. Taylor Yates that time made the mistake of getting into the net. She got the ball back over, but came down in the net. Point Greenview. Teagarden with the serve. She goes deep left. Dug by IC. Sets up Yates. She goes deep with her spike. Greenview with the point. Caitlin Teagarden with the set. Dug by IC. They set up Ginsel. Ginsel from the right side attempts the kill, but goes into the net. Point Greenview. Greenview making a little run here. It's back to 9-4. Teagarden with the serve again. Caitlin Teagarden tried to go short down the middle. Came up a little bit short. Hit the top of the net. Fell down on Greenview side. IC breaks the Greenview run and goes up now 10-4. Taylor Yates back to serve for IC. She serves down the middle. Dug by Nance. Greenview gets it over. Here comes the set by Hilgers. It's Ginsel with the cross-court spike. It hits the floor. Point IC. Hilgers with the assist. Ginsel with the kill. Yates with the serve. Down the middle. Dug by Greenview. Here's the set at the net. Jansen gets it over on a tip. IC recovers, brings it back. Hickman with the spike. Dug by Greenview. Teagarden with the set. Jansen gets it over. Free ball IC. They set up. And it ends up falling on the IC side. The spike was dug by Greenview. They went right back over, and miscommunication on the IC side allows the ball to fall to the floor. Served by number 6, Mackenzie Jansen, goes into the net. Greenview point IC. Ginsel back to serve. Down the middle. Dug by Jansen. And again, not able to communicate and handle the pass. It falls to the floor. Point for IC. Ginsel with the serve. Dug by Markley. Teagarden goes with the quick set. IC recovers. They try to quick set. It goes back over the net and put down to the floor. Point IC. Both teams tried to go over on the second hit. Both teams were up to it. Eventually, IC got it down. Here's the serve by Ginsel. Dug by Greenview. It goes over the net. It's going to be returned now by IC. They set up Hickman. She goes off the top of the net. Dug by Greenview. It's going to come back over. No, it's not. It goes up into the rafters. The attempt to get it over the net by Markley goes into the rafters. It will be a point for the Cougars. Ginsel back to serve down the middle. Dug by Greenview. Here comes the attempt at the set. It's a tip at the net by Greenview. The set by IC. And it goes to the floor. Goes to the floor. Called good. IC point. A little bit of discussion there over that. Ginsel with the serve. The dig goes up into the rafters. Cannot be returned. Point IC. They're up 17-5. Gensel still with the serve. Gensel serve down the middle, dug by Greenview. It's going to be a free ball. Teagarden gets it over. Good return. Although it wasn't a spike, Teagarden shot it back over her head. Low, just cleared the top of the net. And IC did not handle what was a free ball. Teagarden gets it to the floor. Point Greenview, 17-6 now. The Bulldogs trail. Markley with the serve. She goes down the right side. Good dig over there by Hilgers. They set up Bradshaw with a deep attempt at the spike. She was in the back line. Couldn't get it over the net. Hit the top of the net. Dropped 17-7. The Bulldogs trail. Back to serve. Maddie Markley. She serves deep down the middle. Dug by Bradshaw. Here's the pass forward. Hilgers gets it across. Dug by Greenview. Quick set at the line by Teagarden. At the net by Teagarden. Here comes Teagarden again. She back sets. And Dozier cannot get it over. Her attempt at the spike goes into the net. They attempted a back set to the middle to Dozier. And the sophomore from Greenview, spike went into the net. Here's the serve by Hickman. It's over on the first hit by Greenview. Greenview able to handle. They call a double hit on Greenview. And it is 19-7. Hickman with the serve down the right side. It is dug by Greenview. Goes up into the rafters. And comes back right to where it was dug from. And, of course, she could not hit it again. That was number 6, Mackenzie Jansen. She could not hit it again, and nobody else was close enough to recover. Point IC. Hickman's next serve into the net. Greenview gets the point. It's 20-8. Alyssa Swore back to serve for Greenview. The senior serves down the right side. Dug by IC. Set. It's to Bradshaw, and she puts it down. Kill for Bradshaw. On the left side. She was set up. She went down the middle. Taylor Yates back in the game for IC. Barron's back to serve. Mariah Barron's for IC down the middle. Dug by Greenview, but it goes over the net, so IC gets set up for Yates. Her attempt to spike hits off the top of the net. Teagarden with the set. Over, dug by IC. They cross-court set to Bradshaw, and Greenview can't handle the spike. They do get to it, but it goes off their arms out of bounds. Point IC. Barron's back to serve again. Cougars up 22-8. Barron serves short and right. Dug. They attempted to dig by Greenview. Unsuccessful. Able to get their arms on it, but it goes up into the rafters. Nobody can recover to get it back into play, and it is 23-8. The Cougars lead, trying to close out this game. Mariah Barron's down the middle. Dig by Greenview. Teagarden with the set. Misses. Nance tried to go cross court, the opposite corner, missed long. Match point. Serve down the middle. A dive and a dig, but once again, they attempted to dig, popped up through the rafters, goes over the net, but out of bounds. And IC has won the second game. They took the first one, 25-10. They take this one, 25-8. The Cougars run their overall record to 7-3, and they're still undefeated in the Tomahawk. They're now 3-0 in the Tomahawk. So good night for the Cougars. Played well both games. Some stats here from the second game. Yates, again, very impressive. We talked about her earlier. Taylor Yates, very impressive at the net tonight. She had 5 kills in that first game. She did even better than that in the second. Even more impressive. She put down 9 kills in the second. Very, very impressive at the net tonight. In that second game also, Ginsel with 3 kills, and Bradshaw put down 2. Aces, Bradshaw with that knuckleball serve of hers really put the Cougars on an early run and in commanding lead early on. She had 4 aces on the night off her serve, while Ginsel had 2 aces. Those two led in the second game in the service aces for IC. So a good night for the IC Cougars. They take it in 2 tonight, 25-10 the first one, 25-8 in the second game, and another victory for IC. We'll be back again tomorrow night, another home game for the Cougars, so it will be a live broadcast again tomorrow night. You can watch it live right here on ihsa.tv/Illini Central, and you'll be able to watch this game on demand. We'll have it up for you on demand here in the next day or two, and you'll be able to come back and enjoy tonight's action and take a look at the Cougars anytime you want. You can do that with all our games that we broadcast. We do the home games live, and all games are on demand. You can go and watch them anytime you want. Just click on them, and you can watch them in their entirety at your convenience. So another successful night for the Cougars here at Illini Central Gymnasium. The big guns tonight. Yates, 9 kills in the second game, 5 in the first, 14 total on the night. Ginsel with 5 kills on the night, 2 the first game, 3 the second. The service aces tonight. Bradshaw led the way with 4. Ginsel had 2 there. This is John Giesler along with Tony Worley. Hoping you enjoyed tonight's game, and hope you tune in again. We'll be here tomorrow night. Don't miss another exciting night of Cougar basketball. Good night and have a great evening.